Hello, brave awakened ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, medical empathic intuitive, holistic integrative health nurse, certified holistic integrative health nurse, spiritual counselor and guide, and author of the children's book, How the Caterpillar Flew. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, Patreon supporters. I know it's been a while since I made a video. Ever since last Thursday. Today's the 24th, Wednesday, so it's been almost a week now. I had one of those major downloads, major energy wave coming in where I was just sitting on my patio journaling. And this happened before, recently actually. It happened in March, and now it happened again in April, where I know people are saying rainbow wave, but the way it looked to me in March, right before it, that happened on right before the equinox, and now it happened again last week, where it was like this curtain of the energy that was coming in was like this huge cloud of sparkles. And no, it's not chemtrails or shit like that. No, it's not. It was this huge, it was like a huge wave, but it was all sparkles. And I saw it coming from the distance, and it came again. And, you know, the closer it got, and then it just enveloped me, enveloped my home, and was there for about less than an hour, and then eventually passed on. And ever since then, it's just been so intense for me when it comes to the ascension symptoms. It's like ascension fluid hit me for like 30 minutes, and then I'd be fine. I'd be doing great all day, doing my sessions, working in my office, doing fine. And then sunset, boom, flat on my ass. It's just been like that also. And then I got some horrific news from New York that someone who I'm very well acquainted with, from my sister, she's very well acquainted with him. They live together. He got into a horrific accident and lost his leg. He's doing okay. He's in ICU, but he's going to be discharged from ICU to go to a regular floor, step down floor. But he's in very bad shape. Physically, he's out of the he's out of danger, but mentally he's not doing too well. I don't want to go too into his business, and that's to be expected. But it's like the title of this video is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Both myself and my sister had warned him. I warned him once, but since she lives with him, she warned him time and time again about getting a motorcycle. But he insisted, like, no, get a car instead, get a new car. But he insisted on getting this motorcycle, and I specifically told him on what type of motorcycle not to get, and that's the exact one he got. Hence losing his leg the same within the same week he got it. So my sister's devastated, of course, because she's like, what else could I have done to make him not do it? And I'm like, nothing. You know, having this type of experience with my own children, she doesn't have kids, but having this type of experience with my own children, where you can warn kids, and all parents know this, especially with older kids, teenagers in their 20s, you can warn them over and over again, especially if you're and it's not just saying, oh, if you do this, it's a bad thing. No, it's being prophetic. It is being intuitive, especially, and my sister's very powerful intuitive, and we're very connected, my younger sister and I. Whenever we both get the messages, we see the visions at literally the same time. Literally, that's the way it goes with us. So it's like you're getting a double message. And what do you do when the person doesn't listen and it's life-threatening, you know? Nothing. There's nothing you can do, because nothing overrides free will. Nothing overrides free will, even with a 5-year-old. You know, I remember when my daughter was 2 years old. We were just moving into this apartment, my husband and I. How old? No, she wasn't 2. She was 4. We were moving into this new apartment, and we were like, you know, you're just moving in, right? So we're like, we're standing there. It was like, oh, there's a lot of outlets here on her level. We need to get the outlet covers. God forbid she sticks a fork in one of them. And we're joking, God forbid she sticks a fork in one of them. No joke. My husband at the time, who's my ex-husband now, he looks down, he's like, what the fuck? Right then and there, Miss Thing had a fork in her hand and she was sticking it into the outlet. I just finished saying, oh, we need outlet covers. Yeah, before she sticks a fork in one of them. And there she was, sticking a fork in an outlet. She got zapped a little bit, but could you imagine if she stuck that fork in all the way and held on? I even got zapped when I pulled her off of it. Okay? She could have killed herself. So it's like, free will is free will, even for a 4-year-old. So, you know, it's just going to become more and more evident when it comes to the whole free will thing. You know, it was just like, dang, you know, and you can't put it on yourself or take responsibility for that other person's, that soul's choice, I should say, for that other soul's choice. Just know you did your part by warning them. But if they're unaware or unawakened to it, even awakened people, I've warned them and they went out and did it and then come back and be like, oh my God, why didn't I take your warning? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why you didn't. Because free will is free will. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that. You know, all I could do is make myself available to help him and help his family. I wish I was in New York, because, you know, they're not understanding. It's such a big process, especially with losing a leg and getting prosthetics and this and that. I mean, he's not even nowhere near that, you know. He's just getting out of ICU, so it'll be a while, but still, you know, there's a huge process to it. So hopefully I can help them navigate through that. And I'm sending, I wrote his name in my Reiki book, and I've been Reikiing it. And hopefully he's receiving that energy. But you have to be open to receiving it. And, you know, he's not awakened at all, this guy. So that's it. It's just about, it's like hitting me, you know, it's just about people, the unawakened ones, you know, just getting further and further away. It's that separation becoming more and more evident that we're all going to have to deal with, and seeing things happen and people leaving this earth plane. I've had a lot of people I know leave this earth plane, older people who I thought were healthy coming down with cancer all of a sudden. That happened too last week. 2 people who I'm very close to, older folks, friends, parents. And it's like, wow, you know, it's going to go quick, faster and faster, more and more of this we're going to have to deal with, because of the separation, the great separation, which started back, you know. I made a video about it, about the great separation. And it started during the equinox. That was the big gateway to start it. The ascension and the descension. It's a vortexing up and a vortexing down. And it's everyone's choice. It's everyone's free will. What they want to do. Vortex up or vortex down. All right, guys. I know I'm not sounding all peppy and everything like that. I'm out blading. There are my blades. To try to pep myself up. Get some sun in to try to pep myself up, because I haven't been doing that at all either, because I've been dealing with all these ascension symptoms, feeling like I'm getting electrocuted in my feet nonstop and up my spine and my third eye. Sometimes I feel like my frontal lobe is hitting the front of my skull. That's how it's been. That's how intense it's been for me. All right, guys. So that's it. I'm going to see if I could schedule in for the month of May, which is an extremely busy month for me, but I want to schedule at least one Reiki circle, one healing circle for the month of May. I'll let you guys know exactly when. And if anyone's interested in this session, you can go to higherrealmholistics.com to schedule that. If you're interested in my book, How the Caterpillar Flew, it's available on all major online book retailers. All right, guys. So peace, love, and just do you 100%. That's all I could say. Be 100% every time. Do your best all the time. That's what I always try to do. Do my best all the time. Oh yeah, there's one thing I have to say. I'm helping somebody out right now, and it surprised me. Like, he was like so leery of me because he was like, "Why are you so nice? Why are you so nice? People aren't this nice." And it's like, dang, that's a shame that people feel that way. Even though I went through hell and torture as a child, literal torture, I've never allowed it to harden my heart to the point where, or made me so disillusioned to the point where I didn't think there's one person out there in the world that's nice, that can be nice, that can be authentic. And, let's not lose that. No matter how much darkness we see or experience, don't lose that, don't lose that. Okay, Lady V out. We got the victory already. All right, namaste.